Welcome students. Ninth standard math part 2nd practice set 3.4 and question number 1 is in the figure point A is on the bisector of angle XYZ. If AX is equal to 2 cm then find AZ. Now here it is given that point A is on the bisector of angle XYZ. Therefore, point A is equidistant from the sides of angle XYZ. Therefore, AX is equal to AZ. This is due to the angle bisector property. AX is equal to 2 cm. Therefore, AZ is equal to 2 cm. So, right solution, point A is on the bisector of angle XYZ. Therefore, point A is equidistant from the sides of angle XYZ. Therefore, AX is equal to AZ. Angle bisector property. Now we have given AX is equal to 2 cm. Therefore, AZ is equal to 2 cm. Now example number 2. In the figure angle RST is equal to 56 degree. This angle is 56 degree. Segment PT perpendicular ray ST. Segment PR perpendicular ray SR. And segment PR congruent segment PT. These two segments are congruent. Find the measure of angle RSP. We have to find this angle. State the reason for your answer. Now, in figure, angle RST is equal to 56 degree. Segment PT perpendicular ray ST. Segment PR perpendicular ray SR. Segment of PR congruent segment PT. It is given. Therefore, point P is equidistant from the sides of angle TSR. Therefore, point P is equidistant from the sides of angle RST. Therefore, we have to find, therefore SP is angle bisector. Therefore, we have to find angle RSP. Angle RSP is half of angle RST. Therefore, angle RSP is equal to half into angle RST. This is due to the angle bisector property. Therefore, angle RSP is equal to 1/2 into 56. Therefore, angle RSP is equal to 28 degree. Question number 3. In triangle PQR, PQ is equal to 10 centimeter. This PQ is a 10 centimeter QR is equal to 12 centimeter and PR is equal to 8 centimeter. And we have to find the greatest and smallest angle of the triangle. We know that angle opposite to greater side is a greater and angle opposite to smaller side is a smaller. Therefore, we write here QR is equal to 12 centimeter, PQ is equal to 10 centimeter, PR is equal to 8 centimeter. This is given. Now which side is the greater? QR is greater than PQ and PQ is greater than PR. Now angle opposite to QR. QR is the greatest side. Angle opposite to QR is the angle P. Therefore angle P greater than, now PQ. Angle opposite to PQ is angle R and angle opposite to PR is angle Q. Reason is angle opposite to greater side is greater. Therefore, greatest angle is equal to angle P and smallest angle is equal to angle Q. This is the answer. Question number 4. In triangle FAN. In triangle FAN. This is FAN. In triangle FAN, angle F is equal to 80 degree, angle A is equal to 40 degree. Find out the greatest and smallest side of the triangle. State the reason. These two angles are given, 80 degree and 40 degree, and third angle is not given. We know that sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, we can find the remaining angle of the triangle. Now let's solve. Angle F is equal to 80 degree, angle A is equal to 40 degree. It is given. In triangle FAN, angle F plus angle A plus angle N is equal to 180 degree. Sum of all the angles of a triangle. Sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Put the value. Angle F 80 degree, angle A 40 degree plus angle N is equal to 180 degree. Therefore 120 degree plus angle N is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle N is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. Therefore angle N is equal to 60 degree. So we get this angle now 60 degree. Now compare the angles. Angle F is greater than angle N and angle N is greater than angle A. Now consider the sides opposite to these angles. Now side opposite to angle F is AN. So AN greater than side opposite to angle N is FA. It is greater than side opposite to angle A is FN. Reason is sides side opposite to greater angle is greater. Therefore, greatest side is equal to AN and the smallest side is equal to FN. So greatest side is equal to AN and smallest side is FN. Question number 5. Prove that an equilateral triangle is equiangular. Given triangle PQR is equilateral triangle and we have to prove that triangle PQR is equiangular. Now let's prove. In triangle PQR, PQ is equal to PR. PQ is equal to PR. Reason is sides of equilateral triangle. Therefore, side opposite to PQ, angle opposite to PQ is angle R. Therefore, angle R congruent and angle opposite to PR is angle Q. Isosceles triangle property. Isosceles triangle theorem. Let this is the equation number 1. Now once again in triangle PQR, now QR is equal to PR. QR is equal to PR. Sides of equilateral triangle. Now angle opposite to QR is this angle, angle P congruent. Angle opposite to PR is angle Q. Reason is isosceles triangle theorem. This is equation number 2. In equation 1, angle R congruent angle Q, and in equation 2, angle P congruent angle Q. From these two equations, angle P congruent angle Q congruent angle R. Therefore, angle P congruent angle Q congruent angle R. Reason is from 1 and 2. Therefore, triangle PQR is equiangular. Triangle PQR is equiangular. Number 6. Prove that if the bisector of angle BAC of a triangle ABC is perpendicular to side BC, then triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. In this triangle ABC, AD is a bisector of this angle. Therefore, these two angles are equal and AD is perpendicular to BC. Therefore, these two angles are right angles. Therefore, we write in triangle ABC, ray AD is bisector of angle BAC and ray AD perpendicular side BC. It is a given. Therefore, there are two triangles, triangle ADB and triangle ADC. In triangle ADB and triangle ADC, angle BAD congruent angle CAD. Angle BAD congruent angle CAD. It is given because ray AD bisects angle BAC. Therefore, these two angles are congruent. Now, segment AD, congruent segment AD. This is a common side. Angle, this angle and this angle are 90 degree. Angle ADB, angle ADB, congruent angle ADC, each 90 degree. Therefore, triangle ADB congruent triangle ADC. These two triangles are congruent due to angle side angle, angle side angle test, angle side angle ASA, test of congruence. Therefore, segment AB congruent segment AC, segment AB congruent segment AC. This is due to the corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore, triangle, in this triangle now, these two sides are congruent. Therefore, triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Number 7. In the figure, if segment PR congruent segment PQ, show that segment PS greater than segment PQ. Now it is given that segment PR congruent segment PQ. It is given. Therefore, in triangle PQR, in this triangle PQR, segment PR congruent segment PQ. Therefore, angle opposite to this side, this angle and angle opposite to this side are congruent due to isosceles triangle property. Therefore, angle PQR congruent angle PRQ. Reason is isosceles triangle property. Isosceles triangle theorem. Now, angle PRQ is exterior angle of triangle PRS. Angle PRQ is exterior angle of triangle PRS. Therefore, angle PRQ greater than angle PSR. property of exterior angle of triangle. Now this angle PRQ is equal to angle PQR. Therefore angle PQR greater than angle PSR. But angle PQR is nothing but angle PQS. Therefore angle PQS greater than, and angle PSR is nothing but angle PSQ. Angle PSQ. Reason is Q dash R dash S. Q dash R dash S. Now this angle PQS is greater than this angle, so side opposite to this angle, that is a segment PS greater than the side opposite to this angle is a segment PQ. Reason is a side opposite to greater angle is greater, side opposite to greater angle is greater, is proved. Question number 8. In the figure, in triangle ABC, segment AD, this segment AD and segment BE are altitudes. Segment AD is perpendicular to BC, side BC, so AD is altitude on side BC and BE perpendicular to AC. Therefore BE is altitude on side AC, and also AE is equal to BD. Then prove that segment AD congruent segment BE. Now consider two triangles. In triangle ADB and triangle BEA. Consider these two triangles. Angle ADB congruent angle BEA, each 90 degree. Angle ADB congruent angle BEA, each 90 degree. It is given. Side AE congruent side BD, side AE in ADB, side BD congruent side AE. It is also given. And let's see for triangle ADB. This is angle 90 degree, so side opposite to this is a BA, and in the triangle BEA, this is 90 degree angle, so side opposite to this angle is a BA. BA is a hypotenuse for both the triangles, so we write here hypotenuse BA congruent hypotenuse BA, this is a common side. So these two triangles, for these two triangles, one angle is 90 degree. Therefore these two triangles are right angled triangles and their hypotenuse is a common or congruent and one side is a congruent. Therefore these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ADB congruent triangle BEA, and test is a hypotenuse side test. Hypotenuse side test of congruence Therefore, segment AD congruent segment B corresponding sides of congruent triangle CSCT corresponding sides of congruent triangles is proved.